Glad to have you with us from Inglewood, California. SoFi Stadium, one of the great venues in all of sports, and what has become a terrific bowl game over the last few years, the LA Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rams offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
Got his man. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Rams want to move quickly. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
The give to the back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Smith. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Looking to throw on second down. He's got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Good, solid tackle.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
He's stopped. 4th and goal, and he lost a yard back to the 2. The Broncos offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
He's going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They go to the ground. At the 45, on his way. Oh, look out, there he goes. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He lets it fly. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
First down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Reading the option, it's Cano. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Looking to throw, it's Cano. Got it! And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make.
Got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos!
And that's why this quarterback is such a big weapon, guys, because in this area of the field, they can call these design QB runs, get the extra blocker at the point of attack, and go score. And they showed you that physicality there.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The Rams are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Going for it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Boise State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The inside handoff. Nifty little dance step. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all.
And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Smashes through. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah, nice job by this defense stringing it out towards the sideline. And when I do that, man, all my body's got to rally to the football. We got to run to the football really, really hard from inside out. Nice job by the defense getting to the quarterback and making the play.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Play on 3rd down. How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. He's got it. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The aerial assault continues. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. On first down, here comes this offense. Back to throw, it's Cano. Looking for a huge play. Brings it down on the right side. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown Broncos! And once he got loose, it was all over.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Rams will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking left. He's got it. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Cano. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On the ground with the counter. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He looks that one in nicely. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll keep it himself. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Broncos! And the pummeling has started. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Running back searching for a hole. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. They fake it. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Cano. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Option look, it's Cano. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. On the move is the 30. He's off to the races. Inside the 30. The 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. The give to the tailback. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. The give to the left side. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Got it.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Green 25. Ready.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off, accuracy.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air, it's Penn. Coming after it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Makes the grab at the 30. Touchdown, Boise State. And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Running the option. It's Penn. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Broncos! And the stomping has commenced.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He's going to take off, and he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw. Got his man.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Makes a connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And the Broncos in the hurry-up. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Back to pass, it's Penn. Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his back in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with it.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And the point after is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives you...
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up.
Easy.
Dropping back, it's Penn. Getting some heat. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to run it. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Okay, ready?
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Ready.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.